Calculate lower and upper bounds if each of the number is correct to the nearest two significant figures. So here you have to find lower and upper bound for this one, 64 into 320. And how do you find out? In this way, see. To get the lower bound, it is multiplication. So take lower bound of this into lower bound of this, result will be lower bound. Clear? Now, to get the upper bound, take upper bound of 64 into upper bound of 320, multiply, you get upper bound. In multiplication, both lower to get result lower, both upper to get result upper. Now let us find lower and upper bound for the numbers given. So first number is 64. Now what should I subtract and add? How will I decide that? Based on this one, see. It's correct to nearest two significant figures. Understand this carefully. Here it is two significant figures, means earlier there were three significant figures. So now you should convert this to three significant figures. Accepted? Now how do we do that? See here. If I take here 0.0, if I get here 5, then this is three significant figure. Clear? Now to get 5 over here, I should add 0.5. So whatever you are adding, subtract the same thing. So you get 63.5. This is how we do. It's correct to nearest to two significant figures, means earlier there was three significant figures. So now you should make this 2 to 3 significant figures. And how do we do that? By this way. Now the next number is 320. Now here, what should I subtract and add? How will I decide? Even this is also correct to two significant figures. So I have to make this 2, 3 significant figures now. And how do I do that? In this way. See. Here I should get 5. Only then it becomes 3 significant figures. So to get 5 here, add 5. So whenever you are adding 5, even subtract 5. So when I subtract 5, I get 315. This is how we do. Okay. Now let us replace the numbers here. So lower bound of 64 is 63.5 into lower bound of 320 is 315. So multiply these two, you get the answer to be 2002.5. Okay. Now upper bound of 64.5 into upper bound of 320 is 325. Multiply these two, you get 20962.5. So this is the upper bound and this is the lower bound. Is the sum clear?